Much has been said about the KYF, which youths are creating WhatsApp groups, sending several links in the social media platforms to be voted for. But what does it mean? What does KYF stand for? Is it a real youth federation movement, or it's just a mere scam that we have been seeing online? But today I have several youths who have been involved directly or indirectly in the KYF, and they're going to tell us more about it. From now, they will shed light on whether it is a scam or not a scam. And as they say, ladies first. And to my left, we have a very beautiful lady who is going to tell us, KYF. In fact, before going there, it is right for her to introduce herself to the Gabriel TV. And make sure if you're watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe, because this is 2023, more content is coming on your way. Without wasting time, let me go direct to her and she will introduce herself. Now, let me start. How are you?
I'm good.
Who is you?
Personally, I'm Evelyn Jerry Kihoha. Yeah, I'm directly involved by the
Directly involved. Thank you very much.
And I'm Patrick Mbidi. I'm indirectly involved in KYF.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Snacky, indirectly involved.
Indirectly involved. Let us start with the directly involved. In fact, who can start us off by telling us what does KYF stand for? What does it stand for?
Okay, KYF stands for Kenya Youth Federation, whereby it's a forum that is going to be started, that has been started in each and every county. We understand that it was only in one county, but for now it's being involved in the other 46 other counties. And this forum is for the youth to be represented in the government that is,
All right. How do you know KYF?
KYF, personally, I've known that thing for the last 2 months.
Yes.
I'm 22 years old and I have never heard of KYF until last year, December. KYF, I know it means Kenya Youth Federation, and this thing is just a conning model or a corrupting model.
Thank you.
Yeah, me, KYF, I saw it 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago when it was a bit rising. Yeah, and what I know about it is just based in Nairobi, and I've never seen. Okay, it's spreading like 2 months ago. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. And according to Evelyn here, she's telling us that she is directly involved. Have you been voted in? And if you have been voted in, tell us which post.
Okay, so for me, I was contesting for the position of the data officer Limuru sub-county, that is in Kiambu County. That's why I say that I'm directly involved in this. Yeah.
So you're a data officer. Where is the office?
Okay, there's no office yet. For us, we are preparing for the swearing in that is going to be proposed maybe next week, and of which, after the swearing in, that's when we're going to start the work. As for now, what we're doing, we're mobilizing the youths in each and every ward, because you have the ward representatives. And for that, you're going to bring the wards together, the sub-counties, and up to the county level.
You're telling us that you are voted in as the data officer, but you're voted in by people who are not in your county.
Yeah.
How will people in that county which you represent know you? They know you.
Yeah, I'm known by...
How sure are we?
I'm sure. I'm known there.
Any evidence to link your statement?
To link my statement that I'm known.
Yes.
Okay, what I can say is that, you're also involved in various platforms, be it music groups and all that, or even the church groups. For that, you're going there as you're creating awareness and you're known. Yeah. So that's what I can say.
Thank you. How is KYF a scam?
KYF is a great scam.
Why?
In this country, because first of all, there is no any official announcement that was made through any government forums that there will be those elections for the KYF members, the KYF representatives. There was no any communication passed through that the youths of this country to prepare for themselves to register for those elections and to register to vote for the members who have registered to vie for the various posts in those in those counties. Secondly, This thing, we can't say it has come with this regime of government, because government has been there. What has been changing are the leaders who are heading the government. In the last government, the last regime of His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, we never heard of anything about KYF. In the regime of Mwai Kibaki, we never heard of KYF.
It was there, you're lying.
I could hear people saying Nairobi there was KYF, but it was not functioning. It was there, but it was not functioning. Simply because there is no money or no revenue allocated
No,
to that.
who do you think is sponsoring this thing?
I could say the MPs of the counties, because they want to get money from the national treasury for to say that they want to channel them to the Kenya Youth Federation.
Do you have any evidence?
I don't have any
support
I
your
don't
claims?
I don't have any evidence, but this is a thing that is well seen. It is open.
Where?
It is open
Where?
in the eyes of Kenyans.
Do you know it is not right for you to issue some claims that the MPs are supporting this, whereas you don't have any evidence to link them directly or indirectly to this?
You know, everyone has a freedom and has a right to hear.
You have a
his
right,
or
but
her
you don't have the
views.
freedom to lie. Hey, let us
Thank you.
yes, ebu ngoja nimalizane na huyu kwanza. You're telling us that KYF is a scam. How is it a scam?
Okay, thank you so much for giving the opportunity. Oh, camera. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I really, for first, I really thank the government for the chance they wanted to involve the opportunity to the government. Yeah, it's good to for the youths to be involved in the government. But what I'm worried about this Kenya Youth Federation, you know, when you want to involve a youth in the government, you must state for us. Okay, you know, as my sister had said, he was chosen to be the data officer. So my question to her is, what are the qualifications to be the data officer? Okay, okay, what I'm trying to say is this: when we want, you want to involve us in your government, tell us what are we going to do in the government. Give us the job description, because as a data officer, there is a job opportunity for one to be qualified to be a data officer. What are the qualifications for you to be an auditor general? Are you doing accounting? And I know, because those who are doing accounts, yes, are qualified to be that. Are you? What are the age, the qualification, the experience do you have in that field before being appointed or elected as the data officer or as the auditor general? So that is my question, my worry. That is why I'm saying
She's
it
ready.
is a scam.
She's here and she's ready to answer.
Yeah, thank you.
You must first start by answering. But
Okay, for me it's not answering him, but I want to rectify something that he said. He said that the MPs are going to sponsor this. But for me, what I'll say is this is a non-governmental thing, such that no government will be involved. That is not going to include any executive, any leader in the government, that is the MPs, the governors. But they're going to be involved because the treasury releases money for the youths, and for that money, it don't reach the youths. It gets to the pockets of the, if I may quote that, the pockets of their leaders. And that's what we want to fight, because if we have the link, that's the KYF leaders, the executives, in between the sub-counties, the wards, we're going to know what is required where. And that's how we are going to cap this issue of youths. Maybe you have football pitch games and all that. You're going to be sponsored in all those, yeah.
so the question remains, who is funding it?
Okay, as for now, that thing is still on debate, who's going to fund. But I understand that there are all those people who organized the KYF, and they had something behind their minds that who is going to sponsor it, and this is because we have that money in the treasury. So maybe that money is what is going to be used. Yeah, that's my guess though.
I can talk a little bit.
Yeah.
She has said the KYF is a non-governmental organization, and as we all know, any non-governmental organization does not depend on the government at any level. As we know, the national treasury is a part of the national government, and therefore saying that the national treasury will fund the KYF, you are lost.
I'm not lost.
You are totally lost, because how can the government fund something that is not non-governmental?
A very good question, but for now we don't have those the real data on what is transpiring. And my other question to Ham is that when did you hear the word KYF and why did you join it?
Okay, as for me, I had the KYF in Nairobi County, though it was dormant. And because it came into being still in the other counties, the 46 remaining counties. So I got passionate. I believe that I have the leadership skills in me. And so I went for it majorly, even to strengthen my skills and also to work on my weaknesses, be it in leadership. So that's why I joined, and I believe that I'm going to help the youths in various ways, not even in the government, but also there are those youths who are suffering even in our wards, and it's through the link that maybe I may have that I'm going to reach out and solve their problems.
Thank you very much.
What I can say,
Yes, as we finish, we are winding up.
we are concluding. What I can say, KYF is a good thought. Those who came up with it, they thought well. But now the problem is, whenever the funds are channeled to the KYF, they don't reach to where the ordinary youths are. Even the leaders who are elected to the KYF group, many of them will go there for their personal reasons. They want to rob the money, to go with the money. And that is the problem with Kenyans. Everyone is vying to be a member of KYF. Everyone is vying to be auditor general. Everyone wants to be a public administrator. Everyone wants to be a ward administrator. We can't all qualify to be there. When I go to be the auditor general and I don't have the skills, where will we end up?
I hope to know as you wind up. What are your closing remarks?
Okay, my closing remarks to Kenyans is that let us just wait. As my sister said, that the issue of the bill is in Parliament. Let us wait and hear from the government now. But to my worries, I always tell Kenyans, and even I already gave a warning to my ward people: don't trust. I know our election was cancelled because of some irregularity there. Don't worry. I know this thing, the final thing we'll hear from the Parliament. Whether it is a scam or not. But according to my stand, nothing is for free in Kenya. Everything we must work for, and qualification must be there. If it is a genuine job or a genuine opportunity, you must be qualified. You must have knowledge and experience in that field. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your closing remarks as we wind up the show. You are an advocate, a voice to the voiceless about the KYF. You seem to have more knowledge about it. Can you tell the youths who are still in a dilemma about it? Tell them something.
Okay, as we are told that patient pays, so that's what I may say, that we be patient and wait and see it. But for me, what I believe is that we as the youths, we also need a link in between the government and the youths, because we have those leaders there, but they're not working for us, they're working for themselves. So what I want to say is that let's be patient and wait. But for me, I remain with the stand that KYF is there. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
KYF is done.
Thank you very much. And we have actually dissected this KYF dilemma. And make sure you actually like and subscribe for more content concerning different topics that are trending on your way. I have been your host, Gabriel Mokoma, and this is the Gabriel TV.